Hi there guys, and welcome back once again to Jonesy Plays. So, quite recently I played the FIFA 15 demo on the PS4 and got a pretty good reaction to that. So, seeing as though I did get the actual the full game, I thought I may as well do a sort of a first impressions look, sort of video for this as well. So first of all, I want to point out this video was meant to go out last night, but due to various issues and the fact I was home a bit later than what I thought, couldn't get it out then, so that's why it's going up tonight. I'll be going on to the actual reasons as to why I was having problems last night in a second. Second of all, I want to point out, as it stands, I'm just doing this one video as a sort of a first impression, because I've tried to do FIFA 15 videos before on my channel, and it doesn't really suit my style, if I'm completely honest with you. You know, FIFA 15 is a game that FIFA is a game I really enjoy playing, but when it comes to sort of doing videos on it, I don't always feel too comfortable actually releasing it as a sort of a let's play video. But that might change in the future, depending on how this goes and the reaction I get to it. I might do a series on it, maybe do a career mode with someone, probably Leeds United, but like I say, we'll see how it goes. And also linked into that, if I ever do any videos, I'm going to say this now because I know what all the questions are going to be, either in the comment section or on my Twitter. People are going to be asking me, do Ultimate Team, are you going to do FIFA Ultimate Team, please do Ultimate Team, it's the greatest thing ever, do it, do it, do it. The answer to that is no, I will not be doing it. Ultimate Team is something I've never got into with FIFA. I must admit, I'm not a massive online player with FIFA. You know, I do like sort of playing against friends online and stuff, and I have no problem with that, but you get such idiots and just really annoying people sort of playing FIFA online, and so first of all, that really annoys me. And I've tried Ultimate Team on the last two games now, and I just find it really boring, to be honest with you. And it just doesn't suit my style. So I know it's a popular style of play out on YouTube, and people do get lots of views for it, but for me, I wouldn't enjoy it, so therefore, I wouldn't be creating good content, so it's really not what you guys want to see. So just putting that out there now, that I will not be doing any Ultimate Team. So that's all out of the way. So onto the game. Like I say, I received it yesterday. I pre-ordered it a while ago, and managed to get it a day early, but due to work and other commitments, I didn't manage to get home till quite late last night. So I thought, right, I'll get on and have a decent hour or two, get my first impressions of it and record it, get it recorded. But as soon as I got onto it, after doing the silly, well, I did quit it. Just like in the demo version, it gives you that Liverpool Man City game to play. So I just quit that, to be honest. Got straight into the main menu, and straight away was seeing lots of lag. Now I'm not sure if it's going to show up. There we go. It's showing up there. See, I had pressed it. I'll see if I can get my my controller closer to the mic so you can hear when I'm actually pressing the analog stick, and just how long it is actually taking to get through. Now it's not actually doing it as bad tonight, but you can see there is some clear lagging issues there that really just was making it completely unplayable for me. I tried starting a career mode with Leeds United. Well, that almost froze then, and I just couldn't do it. Like I say, it was just completely unplayable. So then I saw that you could turn off your online settings and just play it that way, which I thought, well, that's fair enough. And then obviously remembered that you have to download the latest squads and everything, and you do miss out on some features which, when you've just paid what, 40 quid upwards, people paying over that if they've got special editions of the game. I mean, this shouldn't be happening on on next gen games like this. I appreciate obviously a lot of people will be online on the EA servers and everything, but if they knew that was going to happen, and if they can't get their servers to deal with that amount of people, then I mean it's just pretty pretty poor and pretty pathetic, really. So I gave up on it last night because I wasn't in the mood to do it. Anyway, today, one of my mates who was having the same problem. I must also stress that this seems to be only a problem on the PS4. I don't think people are having any problems on any other systems. It does just seem to be on the PS4. But like I say, my mate who also owns a PS4 sent me a link saying how to stop this problem, how to fix this problem. So I thought before I get into the actual game, I would just give you a little quick run through of how to do that, and hopefully it can help some of you guys out there. So if you have a computer or a laptop, basically what you're having to do is entering your router administration page. So to do this, if you don't know sort of already, you want to, in your Windows menu, you want to enter CMD, the command prompt, which brings up this this box here, and in the box you want to be typing in ipconfig, if you can actually spell it right, unlike me because I'm an absolute idiot, /all. You press enter and then all these things come up. Now you want to scroll down and look for this number here. Now it turns out that this number does seem to be usually the same number for the majority of people. So obviously if it isn't, then that's why it's important to come on here, but try using this number anyway for the next step. So let's go out of there, let's go onto the internet. So what you basically do then is in the browser page is put that number 192.168.1.254, and then that will bring up your router administration page. So for me it's BT and the home hub and everything. So for other people it will be different, but basically what you need to be finding is to go on your settings, go into usually port forwarding, and then go to the UPnP button. So you click on that and then that brings up UPnP. Now we want to be turning that off. So when you've turned that off and the changes have been applied, you basically want to go back to your PS4 and you want to restart your device basically. So once you've restarted your PS4 and obviously loaded the game back up, you will see right here that there is absolutely no lagging issues whatsoever. It is completely and utterly responsive, and that pretty much fixes the issue for you. Which, like I say, you know, this issue shouldn't be there, you know, from the start. You know, you shouldn't have to be, you know, going to these lengths to fix a problem like this. But there you go. Anyway, so I will put a link in the description below for people that maybe didn't understand what I was doing there. One of the main differences with the hub this year, the home hub, is the Matchday Live little section, which displays all the sort of news, top scorers, fixtures, and league table of your favourite teams. For some reason, at the moment, it doesn't seem to be displaying them, so that's showing it in a good light. But yeah, it's just a nice little touch that they've done. They've got all sort of latest news. So obviously here with Leeds United talking about Darko Milanic wanting to make a flying start with the club. It just goes through all things like that. So that's a nice little change. Co-op seasons, obviously with friends and everything, online friendlies, blah blah blah. Matchday Live, we've just been through. Oh, there we are. It's decided to come up now. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool that it shows, you know, the next match. It's got head to head. No, it hasn't got head to head. It's got the latest form of each team there. Top scorers, the form of the team, any injuries, suspensions, that hasn't come up yet. The top league scorers, the actual league table and everything. I just think it's a really nice little touch that it's got there. And then in customise again, all pretty self-explanatory, to be honest with you. So anyway, let's do the thing that everyone wants to see and actually get into the gameplay. So I'm going to start another new career. with Leeds United. Going to download the latest. Let's put that up. Let's just go with professional for now. Not sure how I'm going to be on this one. I'll go to world class if I think I need to. Lenient, blah 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 blah. Download latest squads, and just for this one, actually, I suppose we should look at the transfer window. Just see what's changed there. All right, let's keep that on just for now then. Let's advance that and let it download the latest squads. So here we are onto the main page again. Subtle little differences, I think. Still got this global transfer network thing. We'll get onto that in a minute. Obviously up here got latest news. Even got the fact that Fulham got McCormack. So yeah, all the usual normal stuff up here. News down there, tables and everything, advancing. The squad. So let's have a look at the squad. So yeah, it's got everything up to date there. So we've got Decara and Antonucci. 67 for Decara. They seem to have played down our ratings a bit. Austin at 66, Bianchi 68, Cook only 62. That's a bit disappointing. Warnock at 68, Berardi 68, Belushi 71, Silvestri 69. Billy Shat for a minute there, I read that as a 5. I thought that was 59, but yeah, 65. 70 for Adrian, 65 for Tong. It appears I can't actually tell the difference between a 6 and a 5 anymore. Byram at 70. Cooper 65, Wotton 65, Taylor at 66, which isn't too bad actually. On the reserves, Del Fabro at 68, Morrison 67, Murphy's 66. And it seems to go down in ratings from there on. So we've got a Jose pretty low down. Dawson, actually got Dawson at a bigger rating than Cook at the moment. Benedicic just 64, Hunt at 64, Mauer only 64. So the ratings not that great to be honest. I was expecting a little bit better there, but overall with this setup for the squads and everything, I really do prefer this style. It seems to be going old style sort of Pro Evo a little bit with the sort of the ratings at the top there. But I do like the setting out of all this, choosing your different formations and everything. Looking at the roles, so let's see. So we've got Pearce as captain, Belushi free kick taker, of course he is. Long free kick taker should still probably be Belushi. Berardi taking penalties, that's an odd one. Not sure about that. We'll look at that soon. Instructions. Defensive pressing, support runs. We'll have a look at that in a bit more soon. But really, I don't want to be getting into too much detail with all these. Again, you kind of want to figure it out yourself. We'll get in some gameplay soon, hopefully. But yeah, really liking this. It seems a lot sort of smoother before. Found there seemed to be a bit of lag on the team screen on the last FIFA. So this is much better. So let's go out of that. Obviously at the side you got your usual, kit numbers, team sheets, all that kind of stuff. Transfers, let's have a look at transfers. So have we still got this global scouting? Yes, it looks like it. Wasn't a big fan of this before. Again, I'll get into it. So Ross Barkley's on there on the scout report. I don't quite get that. Searching for players. Oh, this is different. Oh, this is different. This looks a bit different. So, okay then, let's look for... let's look at someone from Championship. Let's go for a young player. Sorry, from the Premier League, not from the Championship. Let's go for a young midfielder from the Championship. Let's go to submit search. Right, okay, yeah, this is pretty good actually. Definitely improved this a lot. Yeah, I think this is much better actually. I'm not sure what you guys think, but yeah, they kept it the same for so long on the last FIFAs. I think it was about time that needed a little bit of a facelift, to be honest. So that's looking pretty good. Scouting instructions and things, selling players. Transfer negotiations, your finances as usual. So what we've got, £3 million budget, and what's that, 25,000 wage budget. That probably sounds about right, to be honest with you. Office seems pretty normal. Contracts, all contracts under one thing. That's good, we'll sort that out as well. Find new talent for your youth squad, youth staff. Oh, that was pretty good as well. Obviously you can look for other jobs, which like you could before, look at your career and everything there. And obviously all the stats from the season. So we're not going to bother with any transfers or anything. Let's just go straight to some gameplay. So we've got to our first match here, and the usual choice of strips here. So we're playing, what's this, Wellington Phoenix. I'm guessing that's New Zealand. So yeah, the graphics, yeah, I've got to be honest, I was a bit harsh on it in the demo, but it does seem a lot clearer, a lot sharper as well. I like the team going across the bottom there. That seems really good. I did have someone on Twitter say earlier today that they played the game today, and they said they felt it seemed a little bit rushed. So let's see how this goes, shall we? Now the possibility for a cross. I've got the advantage sign that still comes up there. So I think one of the big things with FIFA this year is oh well, that was good. Is they've improved or made the keepers look a lot better. We've introduced sort of a whole new sort of plethora of different saves techniques and things, which again they did need to do, because year after year it was just sort of the same old you know, style from the goalkeepers, and it did get a bit repetitive really, and it could be sometimes a little bit too easy to score as well. So it's always good when they make the game a little bit more challenging. So again, one of the things I've noticed here, and again I did mention it in the demo, but I'm not sure that this has ever been in FIFA before, but these little tactics here in the bottom left corner that you can do from corner kicks. So let's crowd the keeper. Let's get all the players around there. Oh well, that was I was clearly taking too long with that corner, so I'll have to show you guys that later. Let's just see what's happening here. He's going to be offside, and there we go. Oh well, that's a goal. We'll count that. Graphics wise, it's one of those things with FIFA. Obviously, you know, it has got next gen graphics. You know, you can see it's clearly a lot sharper. But it's that thing of FIFA of that they seem to have reached that limit as it stands, of it sort of getting so much better year after year. You know, you can only do so much until, you know, technology and everything, you know, reaches another level really, until it gets to the virtual reality style. So you know, I've not really got too much to say about the graphics, except that, you know, they are a little bit sharper, and you know, you can't expect too much from that. The gameplay, I do like so far. It's not too dissimilar really to the last FIFA. It's sort of trying to get used to what is actually different and what isn't. If he makes the run. Well, running into his own man, that's good. That's exciting. I didn't actually intend on buying the FIFA this year, so I didn't focus too much on the sort of build-up to the game being released, so I haven't seen what they've meant to have improved on or sort of focused on development-wise. Oh, nearly. So it's hard to sort of pinpoint myself what's too different. It's probably just going to be subtle differences here and there. And another thing, like with me and FIFA, I'm not always one for trying out. There we go, nice finish, nice smooth with the camera there as well. Actually, Sort of going into the celebration. I quite like that that transition. I'm guessing there'll be new celebrations because that's always something to change every year. The AI, well, the AI, the players, yeah, the AI seems to be a little bit more intelligent with the runs, I think, so far. And after what I was saying about the keepers before, looking better, that keeper just looked like an absolute clown then, so that's not too brilliant there. Nice close-ups of players' reactions afterwards. So I think I've already kind of made my mind up about this FIFA, which I will get onto in a minute. Well, after I finish this game, let's at least finish the game first. But yeah, I was saying the AI does seem to be a little bit more intelligent with their runs, and just the way they sort of act and sort of pass the ball by the looks of things. Nicely, they've actually got Sylvester's haircut in. That's a nice little touch. So there we go, half time. The fans looking as real as ever. So, wow, got some sort of epic highlights montage here. This is a little bit different. Quite like it though. Nice little addition. Looking around the grounds again like that. That's pretty cool. Normal settings at half time. So let's just make a little change. Let's bring on Adrian, seeing as though all the Leeds fans want to see him. So that's done. That's fine. Resume the match. Yeah, and I was saying before that goal, I'm not one of those players that sort of uses tricks a lot on here. Just because again, it's not my style, and I just can't really get used to it that much. So not really going to try them out too much, but I'm sure they're fairly smooth and they work pretty well. Tackling seems to be, I mean, I know I'm against poor opposition and it's only on professional mode. Oh, come on, Big Duke, what can you do, son? No, that was poor. That was my fault. What was I saying? Yes, I was saying about the tackling seems to be easy. Like I say, I know it's only on professional mode and that this is poor opposition, but some of the tackling does seem fairly straightforward. Oof, bloody hell, what the hell was that? Yeah, I think everything seems to be more smooth with transitions of the players on the pitch. And after me saying about tackling being so easy, I'm finding it particularly hard right now, and yeah, that's showing me in fantastic light. Defending has always never really been my strongest point on here. Oh my god, that was terrible though. Oh, that was bloody Kenny Cunningham has shown me up like a right good one there. Nice. Let's do some long balls. I haven't done any long balls yet. Let's float this over to the other side. Yeah, that's nice. And the Big Duke's through again. Can he beat him this time? No, he can't. I'm obsessed with chipping the ball when I'm through on goal, and maybe only one time out of 10 I'll actually do it. But I still try. So obviously one of the other things just need to be careful here. Good tackle, I think. Yeah, one of the other cool things that they've done on this FIFA is introducing all the Premier League stadiums, which is a really nice touch. I've always thought that, I mean, they always seem to have a decent selection of stadiums on FIFA, but I've always thought they could do with a few more. So I think they've got the usual, obviously the made-up stadiums, like, you know, the East Point Arena here, which I always feel, and I'm guessing it is, but it always seems to be based on Stamford Bridge. It's sort of very similar in its style. They've got all those grounds. I think they've got some of the other, you know, the usual foreign grounds and everything. But yeah, having all 20 Premier League stadiums, I think is a really nice touch, and is something I'm quite excited by. Got a bit of a fascination with different football grounds and stadiums and that, so, you know, the more that we can get into football games, the better, I think, anyway. And it's about time really that they did that. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting to do that. That was nice. Yeah, like I just said before, the AI, you know, see, I mean, that run from Dakara then up front, or was it Austin? No, it was Dakara. Was a really intelligent run there, and a nice through ball as well. I was expecting that to chip a little bit more than it did, but it went a bit flatter, which I think is a new sort of style of through ball we've done. Can we get a final goal before the end? Go on, Mirko. Yeah. Oh, I thought that had gone in. Bloody hell. Oh well. So that is the end of that. So I think I'm probably going to leave that there, guys. Like I said, I just wanted to do a first impressions video. It may go on to maybe a career with Leeds United at some point. You know, see what people think. I'll see how I feel after doing this. Like I say, I don't feel like it suits my style, but let me know what you think anyway. So what are my final first impressions on FIFA? So, as I said before, I think we get into the stage now with FIFA where it must be so difficult for EA to keep improving it year in year out, because for me a couple of FIFAs ago was getting as good as it was ever going to get. Obviously now we're on to the next gen consoles, so obviously things are going to improve graphically and it is going to look a lot sharper. And I would say that is probably the key words I would use for this FIFA so far. I think it is a lot sharper and a lot smoother. Like there, the different contacts between the players, the shirt pulling and the tugging. It all comes down to very fine, subtle little differences they've made to the game. I've noticed that the ball does seem to have a more get my words out, Chris. Noticeable spin on the ball, which hasn't been there before, which is good to see. So yeah, overall, like I say, a lot sharper and smoother game, which always makes for more improved, gameplay. Obviously, the negatives, obviously, as I talked about at the start, for PS4 users at least. I mean, let me know if it's been happening on the Xbox as well and other consoles. For a game of this standard and where we are now with technology, we shouldn't be having to deal with lag, with online servers and stuff now. Like I say, I appreciate there's a lot of people that will have bought this game and will have been online at once, but we shouldn't be having to go through the lens that we are to fix these laggy problems. Whether EA will come out themselves and try to try to rectify it, I have no idea. And apart from that, like I say, it is hard for the FIFA games to improve. The only thing I would say is that is it worth 40 odd quid to buy this game? Is it that different from FIFA 14? I would have to say no. I don't think it is worth the amount of money that they do charge. For me personally, the way forward for FIFA to go now will be to introduce sort of downloading updates for it every now and again, maybe charging something like $5.99, something like that every year, or every 6 months, just to bring these little updates out. For me to charge 40, 45, 50 pound year after year for a game that really isn't going to improve that much more now for me for at least another 5-6 years, like I say, until technology gets to a ridiculous new level. For me, it just isn't worth it at all, and it's a little bit of a con, let's be honest. But yeah, overall, it is slightly better than what I was expecting. I'm not disappointed by it by any stretch of the imagination. It's still a good game, obviously, and I'm going to enjoy playing it. But it is very overpriced for what it is, and like I say, unless they do start bringing out optional downloads and downloadable content that you just pay a small price for, I can't see it improving that much, to be honest. So those are my thoughts, guys. That's just my opinion. I'm sure a lot of you out there will probably disagree with me, but it's like I say, it's just my personal opinion and my thoughts on it. But either way, let me know your thoughts in the comments below or at my Twitter at ChrisJonesLUFC. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all very soon.